What's going on YouTube? It's Christian the Realtor, and today we are showcasing this beautiful Spanish inspired compound here in Frogtown. You can see the wallpaper here. You can see the beautiful kitchen. I'm excited to show you this house, but before we go to the property tour, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot. And remember, if you're thinking about representation when it comes to buying or selling or even leasing a home here in Los Angeles, I would love to connect with you and see if we're the right fit for each other. Now to the rest of the video. Now let's take a look at this beautiful modern Spanish style home. I'm excited to show you. This house is completely special. We're in Frogtown. Now location wise, there is so much happening in Frogtown. There is a ton of people that are moving from Silver Lake, Los Feliz. So it's a very trendy neighborhood. Now this developer is doing a lot of properties here in the neighborhood that have somewhat of the similar finishes. Now they work tremendously just because it's a modern approach to Spanish style homes, which is a style of architecture here in Los Angeles that is very, very iconic. So now let's check out the property. Let's take a look at the landscaping. This property is a 3-bedroom, 3 full bathrooms. And then there is a studio ADU that I am going to show you later on. Take a look at the Saltillo tile. And now we're going to walk in. One thing that you're going to notice is the openness of this main house. Love the openness. And also too, one thing that you want to notice is how high the ceilings are. So I'm about 6 feet, and even for me, these rooms feel enormous. So that's one thing that the developers here did amazing, which was capturing that space, just because when you do high ceilings on a home, they tend to feel bigger. And that's exactly what they got here. They still try to imitate the original arches that you will see on an original Spanish style home. So there you guys have it. Arches all throughout the house. You do walk into a proper living room. Now another thing that you guys want to check out for this property, the developer actually went with smooth edges when it comes to the windows. All throughout the windows actually. So let me show you. These are details that buyers really want. Let me know down in the comment section if you guys actually care about the edges on a window, which for me, I think that is a very beautiful bonus. So you do have your dining room here with this beautiful cabinet space with some countertops. You could set some coffee machine there. Maybe if you're into wine, you have a fridge for that actually, which is right there. And then to the left side of the property is the wing with all the 3 rooms and 3 bathrooms. So I'm gonna show you the kitchen before we get into that. Again, I want you guys to notice how tall these ceilings are. Man, look at those beautiful lights. Just the light fixtures all throughout the house. Actually, this chandelier looking fixture was something that really caught my eyes when I first came in here. Amazing. So now you do have a big island right in the middle of the kitchen, this is like perfect space if you're entertaining. You have a nice backyard there. You know, people are coming in and out. If you have people over, you do have 2 living rooms. So maybe the second living room could be more of the playroom for the kids if you have kids, or if you just want to do a gigantic TV here. This will be the perfect TV room to watch your sports, your movies, whatever you're into. Those windows that you do see, the doors are, those are bifold. No, actually, these both open up, and so you can see they are also very, very tall doors that lead you to the backyard. I'm going to show you that later. You do see the ADU back there. Now let's take a look at the house from the back. Look at this. So these three arches really make the house feel very, very big, which is something that's very nice. Love this house. Look at the light fixtures. Now, you do have your wing with your 3 bedrooms. So let's start by the front. Now, this is the first bedroom, but one thing that I want you guys to notice is how tall these doors are. Take a look at that. Amazing. Now, every room does have a closet. You do have a closet on that side. You do have closet in the hallway as well. This is perfect when people come over. This would be one of the entrance towards this wing. There you go, the living room again. Now, let's look at the first bathroom. Let's start by the floor. Look at the saltillo tile with more of a, I want to say green, sort of saltillo in the background. There's definitely a mixture of colors when it comes to the tiles. Really love that. How you guys doing? Now let's go to the second bedroom. This second bedroom does have an ensuite, which is really nice. There you have your closet space as well. And now let's take a look at this bathroom. This bathroom, they decided to go with a different color. Again, this house is just tall all around. This is perfect if you're a taller person. This is the perfect house for you. Or if you just wanna live in a house that just feels ginormous. Look at this. Look at this tile. I love this tile. Now let's look at the tile from the floor to the top. Amazing. Now let's go to the primary room. Let's show you the primary room. Wow, let's take a look at this. Amazing. Very spacious. They decided to go with, I want to say that this is wallpaper as well. Definitely texture on this wall, as well as a finished walk-in closet. Now to the primary bathroom. You have a double vanity with a private toilet room, and then you have your standalone tub with a standalone shower here. Look at the finishes on that. Amazing. Look at the details on that. With the saltillo tile on the floor as well. Now let's go to the backyard. So this backyard, this developer decided not to put a pool in. Usually he does put a small pool in, which I'm not mad at it. I personally have a house with a pool and I really do not use it. So sometimes pools could be a waste of space. So what they did here with this ADU is that they converted into the existing garage into what you see now, a standalone studio. But let me show you from a different angle. This is perfect if you work from home. You could have your office space here in the back of the studio, or if you want to rent it out as like an Airbnb. You do live close by to the Dodger Stadium, so I'm sure you could probably do something with that. But just remember, you always want to do your due diligence when it comes to Airbnb rules and all that stuff. But let me show you this space. So you do have a picture window for this ADU to really, really imitate that Spanish style that I mentioned earlier. Now you do have an electric stove. You have a kitchenette here in the back with cabinet. And then you have pretty much an identical copy of the first bathroom, like the main structure. Take a look at that. It's a very spacious bathroom, I'll tell you that. Now, to finalize the video, remember guys, if you guys are thinking about representation here in Los Angeles and you guys want to have a conversation about that, about what it would look like for you to buy or sell a home with me, I would love to chat with you and show you how I could get you the most amount of money for your house, or if I could find you something when it comes to buying. Like for example, this property has not hit the market just yet, and with my branding, I'm actually able to get into these properties before they come to market. So maybe I could get you something that hasn't hit the market, but on the other side of things, you have an agent that's working for you and trying to find you these opportunities. But I hope you have a great rest of your day. Let me know down in the comment section which was your favorite about this house. Have a great day.